Hey everyone! So in this video, I really want to talk about the books that I really want to try and read before the end of the year is up. In my last video, we talked about my favorite books that I read this year, and a lot of them are by the same authors or in similar categories, and so let's just jump into it. Alright, so the first book on my list is You'll Be the Death of Me by Catriona and McManus, which if you guys watched my other video, you'll know that I have been absolutely loving her books. Like they're so good. They kind of follow like a formula and I'm here for it. Like they just kind of like follow the teen Scream movie ideas, and I'm here for that. That is my favorite kind of movie. And I really love it in a book as well. So I'm a girl who knows what she likes. You know what I mean? What can I say? So that actually doesn't come out until November 30th, so I'm really excited to look forward to that. The rest of the books in my list are already out, but that's one that I'm looking forward to. That's kind of want to get my hands on it ASAP. So it's described as Ferris Bueller's Day Off, but with murder. Excuse you? Yes, please. I'll take 5 of them. Thank you. So yeah, it's about 3 people who used to be really good friends, but they kind of like went their separate ways as they got a little bit older and in high school. And basically we follow that they all had their own separate really bad days. And they somehow kind of like meet up on their way to school, I think. Yeah, they all happened to run into each other and decided to skip school together to kind of reunite just for the day, just for old time's sake, like, you know. So they go to the city and they end up spotting another student from the school, and they follow him, I guess, just to kind of see what he's up to, and they follow him to his own murder. What? And all 3 of them have a connection to the victim. So sign me up. I'm here for that. Yes, I am. So I'm really excited for that. The next book that I'm really excited for is The Last House on Needless Street. It was described as perfect for fans of Gone Girl and Haunting of Hill House, which I haven't read the book for Gone Girl, but I really liked the movie. And I love The Haunting of Hill House. So I'm finding the perfect books to read, you guys. It's good. It's a good feeling. So it's about a boarded up house that houses 3 people in the woods. So it's a teen girl who's not allowed outside, a man who drinks his days away, and a cat, which I love me a story with a cat. Thank you. And they all have an unspeakable secret binding them, and a neighbor moves in and their secrets may become unburied is how they described it in the info. It just sounds like very unique to me. I don't think I've ever read anything that sounds similar, so I'm really excited to see where something like that description would go. And I actually think it's on its way to me from the library right now, so whenever I get that, that'll definitely be my next read. So that's exciting. That one's coming up pretty soon, so at least I can say that one of these books for sure will be checked off of this list before the end of the year. And the next book in my list is As Good as Dead by Holly Jackson. Again, if you guys watched my other video talking about my favorite books of the year, you'll know I really love Holly Jackson as well. And this is the 3rd installment of The Good Girl's Guide to Murder. And I don't want to give too much away about what this book is about, of course, because it's the 3rd one. So if you haven't read the first one, it just kind of builds upon that. Like it just follows the first story and the second story and the 3rd. It's a linear story. So if you like the first one, of course you probably want to know what's gonna happen. So I'll give like a brief description of the first one. It's just about a girl who there was a shady murder in her neighborhood, and she really wants to find out if what they say happened is what really happened, because they didn't really dig too deep into the investigation, and she's not sure if like some of these things were a setup or what. So she kind of gets herself into trouble, you know, as she's trying to uncover this stuff. I mean, she's uncovering things that maybe she shouldn't be, or no one wants her to uncover, or you know. So it follows that, and I mean, that sounds really interesting, right? Of course. And then so it just keeps going. So I think they're making a TV show even out of the first one, so you know that it's good when, right? Next on my list is Anything I Can Get by Junji Ito. Anything that I can find by Junji Ito that I have not read yet. I just want to keep going. There's 2 that are kind of high on my list, and I probably should have looked up how to pronounce them, so I'm probably going to butcher them, so please Don't at me because I'm sure I'm gonna say them wrong. I'm so sorry. Gyo and Uzumaki? I'm so sorry. But yeah, those are the two that have been really high on my list. My library does not have them, and I don't really have access to them any other way right now, so I'm hoping that I will be able to somehow get my hands on them though, and I will read those ASAP because I just can't get enough of Junji Ito. So, Gyo is about a strange legged fish, floating smell of death around an island. And Uzumaki is a town cursed with spirals. Kind of gives me like that vibe of the phobia of holes and stuff, you know what I mean? I'm not sure, is there a specific phobia of spirals as well, or is that the one with holes? The holes don't bother me, and either do spirals, so, but like that's so unique. Like, what? I've never read a story like that, and I'm so excited. This man's mind, he's a genius. I love it. I can't get enough. I hope he writes like 100 million more stories because I need to read them all. I'm here for it. And the last book that I definitely want to read before the year is out, Under the Whispering Door by TJ Klune. He is the author of, I always say this wrong, The House by the Cerulean Sea? The House by the Cerulean Sea? The House by the Cerulean Sea, right? I hope so. I absolutely loved that book. So I definitely, you know, I really want to see what else he has written and find out if he has become a new favorite author or what. So this one is about a reaper who collects a man's soul from his own funeral, and instead of directly going to the afterlife, the reaper takes him to a small village where he was supposed to get on a boat to then go to the afterlife. With the help of a man from the village named Hugo, Wallace, which is the man who is supposed to be crossing over, learns about all the things that he missed in life. So Wallace gets 1 week until he has to cross over to try to fit everything in a week, like a lifetime's worth of things in a week before he has to cross over. So it's considered a contemporary fantasy, and it's about two men who fall in love, similar to House in the Cerulean Sea, which we love to see it. Cute. So yeah, those are the books that I am super excited to read, and they are so high on my TBR. I have so many books that I already own, or so many books that are already or have been on my TBR for actual years, but these are the books that are just like really calling to me right now, that I just, you know, I'm a big mood reader. I have to feel for a book. I can't just say, oh, you know, like tomorrow I'm gonna read that book, unless I'm excited for it for some reason, you know? Yeah, I can't wait to get to those. Alright, so that's it for this video. I hope that you enjoyed it, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye. Hi, well, I'm really close. Wow. I forgot. I really want to show you guys my new earrings. Tell me that they're not cute, and they're so perfect for Halloween. I mean, I wear this kind of stuff all year round, but I mean, cute. Just cute, right? I love accessories and stuff, so I just want to show you guys. We love to see it. Okay.